New video format, the one roll challenge. I have one roll, one event. I need to get an Instagram worthy photo. And if I don't, there's a punishment. Andrés, ¿cuál es el castigo?
El castigo es que te tires del bowl del tercer milenio, bro. De la rampa grande.
No, pero el pequeño, porque yo no sé patinar.
La grande donde tenemos las fotos. Sé que vas a lograr una genial foto, entonces no va a ser... Pero sí.
Pero con solo un rollo.
Ajá, sí, bro, lo vas a lograr, yo sé que sí.
Bueno, ya está. Filming an upcoming video for this channel in a rough Bogota neighborhood, I meet this really friendly group of college-aged kids, and afterwards one of them reaches out to invite me to this Comic-Con style event called SOFA.
Se une a la diversión en el salón del ocio y la fantasía.
Honestly, it's not really the kind of event I'd normally seek out to photograph, but I figured that in the company of this kid and his buddies, it could be a good way to experience fanboy culture for the first time. Unfortunately, as often happens to me in these parts, the kid who had been so communicative to this point just disappears the day of the event. Naturally, I'm a little bit bummed out and annoyed, but I have the ticket already and I figure this should be an event that lends itself to being photographed. Crazy colorful costumes, revealing costumes, props, weird activities, and most importantly, hordes of people who have no qualms with being photographed. So I arrive and I've shaken off all feelings of frustration and I'm feeling invigorated and ready to find a great photo. Turn around, butterfly girl. Too slow. Show me the doggy. Nope. So I don't know if the drill music tricked you, but this event was not fun. When I think of annual events that people look forward to and dress up for, I think of stuff like this. SOFA just felt like a sad mall. Seriously, just editing this video, I feel like I'm slipping into a clinical depression. Anyway, feeling blue, I turned to the drink, hoping it would add a little pep to my game.
We about to sip on this scissor. It's gonna be a whole lot of sipping it up, pouring it up, drinking it up. Going on around here in the year 66, 61. Boy, y'all know how we do it. Just pour it on up. It's going down. Dipping on some scissor. Dipping on some dip. Dipping on some scissor. Dipping on some dip. Dipping on some scissor. Dipping on some dip. Dipping on some scissor. Dipping on some dip, dipping on some scissor. Dipping on some dip, dipping on some scissor. Dipping on some dip, dipping on some scissor.
I'm really not a fan of snapshot photography. We all see zany characters, whether it be on the streets of New York or at events like this. I think a good photographer shows you something that you don't see.
We eat so many shrimp, I got iodine poisoning. Make me sick with all that pigeon and bargaining. You say that you a boss,
So I start trailing interesting characters, hoping that eventually they'll combine with other people or elements to make something more interesting.
Embarrassing us. I got the peppermint, the seed, the orange and yellow tusk. Hydrocodone down on the hands-free phone. The 84 wrong on them blades, 20-inch chrome. If you got 16, you can get a visitor. I'm choking on that doja sweet and sipping on that scissor.
Some boys scared to flown it, some boys they want it. Some boys they Joan it, but I be messed up on it. But with the mafia say, and we ain't about that bullets. And we gon' get high, we gon' get high, and we gon' house a trick. 2 boys all at the mouth, 2 boys all at the back. And bust the serve out.
Close. If I'd gotten the Skeletor in there and if she'd looked towards the camera, we might have a keeper. If I were shooting this event digitally, I'd have the camera out in front of me the whole time and I'd be taking a ton of photos. And I did think to run and gun like that here, but I just didn't pull the trigger. I was reluctant to use the few frames I had on anything that wasn't lined up. Of course, a lot of the lined up photos weren't anything special, so I don't know. If you've made it this far, I commend you, and I promise there's much more interesting content coming up. Please subscribe so you don't miss it. So the alcohol didn't help to inspire me at all. If anything, it made it worse. Obviously, there was no shortage of great scenes at this event. I just couldn't find the motivation to take advantage of them. I don't know what it is, but when I'm feeling melancholic, I have this insatiable appetite for glass. The kid is really good, but the background is just so gross. This might be a keeper in black and white, maybe with a crop, but that's not the challenge. I was pretty content hanging out at this glass box, but coming into this event, I was really excited about the possibility of photographing scantily dressed people. I know that sounds really creepy, but I really love the human form in photography. Male, female, fat, skinny, it doesn't matter. So I decided to venture out one last time to find some half-naked people. I did find some, not as many as I hoped, and again, sort of going back to the snapshot thing, I just couldn't figure out a way to fit them into a more interesting context. So pretty quickly, I decided to head back to my box, and at this point I'm feeling pretty resigned to busting my ass at the skate park.
Talking in your sleep, I know you want to cry all night. All night. Calling, dreaming, talking in your sleep.
I was being pretty liberal with my shot selection by this point. I really just wanted to leave.
Falling, dreaming, talking in your sleep. I know you want to cry all night. Hiding,
This is another one that works pretty well in black and white.
reason to defend all of your fight.
Oh! I honestly don't even remember taking this photo, but I really like it. The trifecta of the dad and the two adolescents, and then the daughter looking up at the dad. The colors work, unlike pretty much every other shot this day, although I do wish the kids were wearing lighter colored shirts to pop off the frame a bit. And most importantly, I think the photo captures a lot of what I was feeling that day. As the great and disgraced David Allen Harvey said, shoot what it feels like.